Hey there. Today I want to talk to you guys about heart versus head because it's a question that comes up all the time. Now, for years I let my head rule my life. I let my logic predict where I wanted to go with my career. And for a while that worked, but I kept having this nagging feeling inside me that I wasn't on the right path. But logic said that I was. So on paper, everything was going great. I had the great job, the great paycheck, the nice house, the beautiful family. So why was I so miserable? It turns out I was so miserable because I was too busy listening to what my mind kept telling me instead of what my heart wanted. Now, that may sound a bit woo-woo to you, but it's a really important message to take on. Because if you constantly sit there and do what your mind tells you, and if you constantly sit there and listen to all the little voices inside that try and keep you safe, then you're going to go a little bit nuts. It's really important when you're creating a business and a life that you actually want to be in every single day, that, if you want to be confident and happy in work and in play, that you need to listen to what your heart has to say. You need to switch the mind off for a little bit, dig deep inside and figure out what it is you actually want to do. Now that might seem like a basic question, but many of us haven't figured that out yet, or we're too scared to say it out loud what we really want to do. But you know what? When you finally give yourself permission to figure out what it is you want to do, and when you dig deep and actually listen to the voices that are coming from your heart and actually listen to everything that you've been through and connect all those dots that get you to this place you are today, when you finally own that place and own that story and that vision that you can take to the world, oh my Lord, big things are going to happen. The more I step into who I'm really meant to be and the more I step into who my heart wants me to be and not my mind, amazing things are happening and it feels great. Like I used to get up for my corporate job with dread. I'd be cranky brushing my teeth. I'd just be grumpy. It was rush in the morning. I'd be out the door. It was horrible. And I was going to a job that I didn't really love anymore. It served its purpose early on, but I had outgrown it basically. Whereas now, this morning, for example, I got up, I went for an amazing run. It was -6, but that's not going to stop me. The sunrise was waiting, the lake was waiting, my dog was waiting. It was beautiful. I felt alive. I've come back. My son cooked me breakfast. Then we had time to read on the lounge for a bit with the kids before I dropped them off to school. Now I get to make a video. I've got Skype calls coming up. I've got stuff I'm creating. It's amazing. This is an amazing place to be in. So you can find your happy place. You can, but you have to switch off the mind a little bit and listen to what's in here. Listen to what your heart is telling you to do. Now, when I work with clients, we go through heartset and we go through mindset, and they both need to work together. You can't have one without the other. So if you just follow heartset, and that is listening to what's in here and finding that way to interpret the voices that come from within, if you just do that, then it's going to be a bit of a battle because it won't make sense. Your logical mind will be playing little scenarios that are going to sound like, you know what, that's a bad idea. That's not going to work. Who are you to think you can do that? I'm going to keep you safe. The logical thing to do is X. And if you just listen to what your brain says and that logical side of you, then you're going to be feeling lost and unfulfilled and you're going to lose your spark, which is what happened to me. Now, I've found my spark. I've got it back and you can too. So if you're feeling a bit lost, a little bit uneasy, you have to stop and listen. Figure out what the heart wants, then use the mind, the power of that mind, to go make it happen. Learn those new habits, set those new boundaries, flip the voices that are going on, and bring it all to life. It can be done. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's been coming up a lot for me lately, and reminders for myself to listen to heart, then use my mind to make it happen. And it comes up a lot with clients because they come to me feeling a bit lost, feeling a bit unsure, and not knowing how to interpret everything that's going through inside of them. So, heart and mind. So they're two really important aspects to take note of. So it's really important to use heartset and mindset when you want to create a confident, happy life and business for yourself. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going back to have another cup of tea. It's freezing here today, but we have some beautiful winter sunshine. So enjoy it. So heartset, mindset, use them together. It can be done. Love your work. See ya.